Now continuing our data science playlist, uh, the lectures of MCQ questions. Now moving is forward, we come on our 12th question. Given that data is often messy and inconsistent, which of the following approach would you take to ensure the dataset is clean and analyzable? We have given a data set which is messy and inconsistent. We need to find that which approach we can apply on that data set so that the data set will become a clean and it will be able to analyze. The approach we can apply here is that we can take out the errors or inconsistencies and address them systematically. This is the way so this is the way that we can apply so that we will get the uh, consistent data and analyzable data. Now the another is, which of the following would be considered as an artifact in the data cleaning process? Uh, the answer is a systematic problem introduced during the data cleaning process. The problem which is introduced during the data cleaning process will be considered as an artifact in the data cleaning process. Now, the another is, which data format is commonly used for structured data and can be easily processed in dataset. So we have already seen the various lectures. We have always used a CSV file in database because CSV files are mm, structured. CSV file contain data in a structured format, which can be considered as best for our data set. Now moving is forward, the another question is, the another question in another question we have given two data sets cases. The first one consists a list of customer names and email, and other consist purchases histories. Which of the following would most important to check before merging the dataset? Uh, which column we should check before merging the dataset is the email address are consistently formatted in both dataset. That the email address is that the email address in the both the data set are consistent, should be consistent. Now the another is, what is the main purpose of data imputation? Before this we have discussed the imputation techniques. Here we will see that for what purpose it is used. It is used to estimate missing values based on the available data. Now the another is, which of the following method is commonly used in outlier detection? Um, the commonly used method is Z-score, which is used in the outlier detections. Which statistical distribution is commonly used to model the number of successes in fixed number of independent trials with the same probability of success? The binomial distribution is the distribution used to model the number of success in a fixed number of independent trials. Now the another is, uh, what does mean value imputation assume about the data when filling missing values? Uh, it means that missing value should be replaced with the value that most accurately represent the missing features. Now the another is, which of the following is a common technique for filling missing values when using the mean imputation? Filling missing values with mean imputation, we can replace it by using the mean of known values in the dataset. Uh, what is the bias variance trade-off in machine learning model? The trade-off between the underfitting and the overfitting, where increasing model complexity can reduce bias but increase variance. Now the another is, if you are working with a dataset where some numerical features have extreme values to appear to be error, which of the following method would be appropriate for outlier detection? The appropriate method will be run a sanity check and examine a data for outliers. Now the other is if your data set contains a mixture of continuous and discrete features, and you need to scale the continuous features, which of the technique should you apply? Here in these situations we need to apply the z-score scaling to normalize the continuous features. Uh, the another is which of the following is a feature engineering technique used to handle categorical data. Uh, the one of the technique is one hot encoding, which is used in the engineering to handle categorical data and to build our model optimized or and efficient. After performing the imputation using the mean, you notice the significant skew in your feature distribution. What would be an appropriate next step? The next step will be trying to imputing with the median to reduce the effect of skewness. The another is a dataset with missing values contain both continuous and categorical data. Which of the following imputation method would be most appropriate for the categorical variables? The heuristic method will be the best for this type of the data which contain both the continuous and the categorical data. Now moving us forward, in a linear regression model, if the coefficient of a predictor variable is 0, what does the imply about the relationship between the predictor and the response variable? Here in this situation, if the predictor variable is 0, then there will be a no relationship between the predictor and the response variable. Now another is we have given a case you are using feature engineering to improve machine learning model. Which of the following statistic could help improve model's performance? The model's performance can be improved by interaction features such as product of two important variables. When conducting feature engineering for a machine learning model, which of the following would be considered best practice? Uh, transform raw data using the domain knowledge to create a new meaningful feature would be considered as a best practice for machine learning model. Now the another is you are building a model to predict housing price and are using a parametric model. Which of the following assumption made by the model? The assumption will made by the model will be the relationship between the feature and uh, output is linear and fixed. Uh, to predict the housing price and using a parametric model. Um, if you want to convert a continuous variables into categorical variables with three categories, which techniques would you use to perform this transformation? We will use binding the continuous variable technique to convert the continuous variables into the categorical variables. Now the another is you are building a classification model and encountering performance issues due to large size of database. You decided to implement k-fold cross validation. Would you what step would you take next? Here the split the data here we split the data in k equal size fold and train a k one fold and validate one of the remaining fold. To reduce complexity of a linear regression model, you decided to use feature selection. Which of the following method would be appropriate? Here, the appropriate method will be a lasso regression, means L1 regularization, and the principal component analysis. We will use both the methods of linear regression model to use the feature selection. So this was all about the some theoretical questions which are MCQ based questions. Now by this I will end my uh, I will end my video. Thank you.